All right. Yeah. Okay. I am back. I don't know how many people are watching right now. I don't know if you guys know, but I was feeling a little bit unwell. It had to do with just the weather. Pretty much, it's really warm. Couldn't sleep last night, and suddenly didn't feel well, so I wasn't able to stream per usual. We've got a couple minutes left, so we are gonna be talking about some things before the stock market is gonna close here. So this is going to be a 15-minute session, a quick 15-minute session, and I'm also going to have to briefly edit the video quality here because I'm looking like a tomato. Saturation down. All right, so there we go. Yeah, people are still rolling into the live stream. What I want to say is that I couldn't live stream. I wasn't really feeling well. Also, my national team is playing soccer right now, so I decided to just watch soccer instead. And here we are. We're doing just a couple minutes here. I'm feeling a little bit better, so I'm gonna try to do that. Try to give you an opinion on what is happening in the market before the market is gonna close in about 13 minutes. Make sure you thumb up right now. Hit that like button. That'd be very much appreciated. Welcome Daniel, Kamal, Damsum, Amin, Shazeb, Jab, Tanisha, Leveling Up, Jasper, Mina, Tipstar, Ronaldo, Joel, Afra, Clean, OM, and everybody else. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, and hit the like. We've got a couple minutes, so let's make it worthwhile. Let's make it worthwhile indeed. All right, so. So we're seeing AMC, for example, AMC right now is being manipulated to the maximum. Hedge funds are doing everything, literally everything they can to bring back AMC down below $60, so we won't see a gamma squeeze or any kind of squeeze at all tomorrow. And they've been pretty much successful. AMC hit about 63.8, and whenever it gets there, it just collapses all the way down. So that is kind of unfortunate. It's really messed up, in my opinion. It really is messed up that it just drops like that when it hits that level. Oh well, can't do much about that. Let's see what's happening here. The NASDAQ actually went up 1.9% today, so it's a very significant move. Of course, this happened after the FOMC meeting. And Jerome Powell is reiterating that money is going to remain cheap and tech and growth stocks aren't going to have much trouble. Inflation is going to gradually come down. So accommodation of the markets is going to be continuing, and that is significantly bullish for tech and growth stocks out there. I would say especially tech. Growth stocks, not necessarily, because the 10-year is still sitting high. Although look at this. We got the 10-year going down 3.7% after it skyrocketed from, well, basically what we have seen. So that is one of the reasons why the NASDAQ is flying so high. Will it actually continue? I think it could pretty much stay sideways around 14,200 and gradually go up. I don't see why it shouldn't go up at this point, given how the NASDAQ has been going sideways for a while now. So I'm expecting it to, let me just grab this right here. I think the NASDAQ could actually zoom up a bit further to the upside. I'm expecting it to continue going up to about 14,400 to 500 in that range. And that's where we might actually see another pullback. But for now, I'm not that worried about that. It's still looking pretty good, right? That should be very beneficial to the big tech corporations, to Tesla, and many other stocks that would be considered tech stocks. We're seeing that the weekly is about to be crossing. So the weekly chart, the MACD is about to cross. It is going up significantly. I think this is just the beginning, right? Let's see. One moment. I want to just... Let's check the monthly chart. Monthly is looking good, not looking bad. Although we're seeing that it's very, very overbought at the moment. So regardless of all this positivity, we're still in significant overbought territory. Man, my throat is killing me. Give me 1 sec. Yeah, I think this is going to continue tomorrow. Probably. Seems like it. We've got this trend here. What we might see is that it would continue all the way up to the 14,300s tomorrow. So this could just keep on going. MACD's crossing, RSI's jumping up. I think there's enough room for this to keep going upwards. We've got about 8 minutes left, guys. Make sure you tap that like button if you've been here since the beginning. Appreciate it. Yeah, I was watching this. I was watching soccer very briefly. The Netherlands is up against Austria. There was a penalty, and Memphis actually made the goal, and I'm very proud of him. And I think we're gonna win this match. That'd be really cool. It's for the Euro Cup. You guys in the US might not know what I'm talking about, but that's okay. It's soccer / football. There we go. Let me quickly adjust the gamma. Alright, that is a lot better. Hopefully my microphone is... Okay, yeah, my microphone's fine. Never mind. It is coming home. Yep. Joe Biden is signing a new federal holiday right now. Oh, that's really interesting. Damn. Let me check my phone. My phone literally died on me. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, we got 7 minutes, right? So we got 7 minutes. We're going to talk about a couple stocks. Tesla's doing very well. It's going to keep on doing well. Expect Tesla to gradually go up to 640, 660, 670, then the 700s. I'm telling you, it's going to go very fast. And keep in mind, whenever retail is bearish, that's when institutions buy. And retail has been quite bearish on Tesla lately. And institutions are just grabbing shares at... they've been buying shares at like 580, 590, 600. And now finally we're seeing retail actually catching on to that as well. It's not just Tesla, of course. We're seeing XPeng up 7.7%. Li Auto is up 9%. NIO is up 5%. Many stocks are running quite hot because of what was said yesterday by Jerome Powell. Palantir is above 25. C3 is already retracing back to 60. Big tech, Apple 132, and it's just... Look at this. Apple. We set from the 122 would go to the 140s, and it's well underway. Sitting at 132, initially get back to the 133. We've got Google going up a percentage point, Facebook going up, Amazon going up 2.3%, which was expected. Netflix, Microsoft, all across the board, anything tech and growth related is doing quite well at the moment. And guess what's doing bad right now? Guess what's doing bad? After 6 months of just value stocks and financials and industrials just zooming back up, it's the financials and the industrials and everything else that's now underperforming, which is completely normal because you can't just have financials and etc. just keep on going up parabolically. The same way you can't have tech just go up parabolically, although tech did go up quite a bit in 2020. But you can see what happened with JP Morgan. It's a good example of one of the financial stocks. Went up significantly like that, 76% in roughly, how many months is that? It's like 7 months. For a bank stock at that size, that's a significant amount. And it came down, right after we saw that the 10-year yield was falling back down, and that we're seeing more and more guarantees that the tech and growth stocks are going to be doing relatively okay, given that the inflation is not going to be here, is not going to be staying, right? It's going to gradually, slowly come back down. At least that's what we're kind of, that's what the Federal Reserve is projecting right now, which is, in of itself, I think that's still a bullish catalyst for the growth in tech stocks. You got Nano Dimension is actually going up 8.2%. BNGO also in the green. And yeah, so far, I mean, today was a great day. Across the board, for most of us, today was a great day. Anybody holding value stocks or commodities or precious metals or materials, those didn't do so well today. And there's good reasons why that's happening. The dollar is going up, the 10-year is going down, and we're seeing a shift, like a real large shift in sentiment that's going to keep on brewing. Bitcoin actually falling back down, although I do think Bitcoin is going to bottom out soon. Damn, I'm really losing my voice here. I think it has to do more. It has to do with the live streaming every single day. That does something with your voice. We got 3 minutes left, and like I said, this was gonna be a quickie because I was not feeling well at all. I'll tell you that I was not feeling well at all, and I decided to just watch my soccer team play, which was quite entertaining. In fact, I'm still not feeling that well. And it has to do with the heat over here. I'm not well adjusted to that, and I just barely had shut eye last night because of the heat. Right, could not sleep, and that really impacted me today. Hopefully, you guys don't mind. I'm gonna try to find a solution to that. I think an air conditioning is gonna be very helpful. Don't lie, you just wanted to watch football. I'm not lying. It's coincidental, right? It's very, very, very coincidental. I'm not a big football fan, but it was like, hey, the Netherlands is playing, my own country's playing, why the hell not? Let's just watch that. Look at that, AMC's crawling back up. So prior to the market close, AMC is about to be closing above 60. It looks like it's about to be closing above 60, and we've got 2 minutes left. If it closes above 60, that basically means that the strike price of $60 is in. But yeah, a lot of options are going to be expiring worthless tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. I think regardless of anything, tomorrow could be a very green day for AMC, depending on what's going to happen here in the last minute. Last minute, right? It could go both ways. It's starting to fall slightly. It could close. It could still close below 60. I've seen some crazy stuff the past years. Let's see. If the apes are gonna hodl, then it's not gonna. It should be fine. Yeah, it's actually trending up. Look at that. But yep, I think it's gonna close above 60, pretty much. All right. Gara Stockmo said he has a new massive price target for Tesla. Oh, wait, let me guess. $2,000 or $3,000? And it's going to take how many years? Like 10 years? I mean, anybody could make predictions like that. I think if anything, watching Stockmo is like eating comfort food. It's like it's just going to help you feel comfortable. Oh, the market has closed, by the way. That was it for today. We streamed for roughly 15 minutes. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit the like. We'll be streaming 2 times tomorrow, so keep that in mind. We're streaming twice tomorrow. Usually on the Friday, I only stream once. Tomorrow, I'll be live twice, and we'll be live just a good chunk, right? We're going to be live for a good amount. And make sure you are there tomorrow before the market opens and before the market closes. Hit the like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet. Stockmo, I mean, I like the guy. It's just, I don't know. It's not really, like, his predictions are well, what can I say about it? It's like, hey, the whole market is going up. Yeah, that stock over there, it's gonna go up because the whole market is. Oh, yeah, I don't know. For some people, it's very useful. For others, not so much. Let's go back to soccer. Yeah, they're still playing, so I'm probably gonna just in a minute I'm gonna go back and watch the Netherlands play against Austria. Can't understand why he has so many subs. It makes perfect sense. I mean, Stockmo has a lot of subscribers because wasn't he like he used to be a financial advisor, I think, and also I mean he's somewhat older and experienced and a lot of people are in the market right now, so they just want to hear somebody tell them that everything is going to be okay. And Stockmo is that person, you know. It's like, hey, you're holding Neo at $50 and Neo is at $30 right now? Well, guess what? Neo's gonna go back to $70. And then you know, Neo's gonna go back to $300. So that's the reason. It's fairly easy to understand. People like to know that their stock is gonna do good, or whether they can buy a stock and see significant moves upwards. If you guys give me one moment here, I'm gonna grab my phone. Right. So, if I'm taking a look here at my portfolio. There we go. Can it connect? I'm using my Wi-Fi. Darn it. It's still looking pretty good. Yeah, I'm shorting the video right now. It's been kind of painful. Yeah, I watched part of the match, and oh boy, is this the gamma squeeze? Oh boy, maybe, who knows? I think we're gonna see lots of. I'm predicting that AMC is gonna be very positive tomorrow, because we're over 60, right? So it reached that threshold, and I think AMC is gonna kind of. It's pretty much going to be green tomorrow. I mean, it has to be. So many of these options are now in the money, right? Out the money calls are in the money, and people can exercise them, and that could trigger some positive momentum there. So I do expect AMC to be green tomorrow because it closed above 60. But you know, lots of people have been saying, you know, do the opposite of what Gara's doing with AMC. I'm not very fond of meme stocks, honestly. Nothing against the people that are buying them, but it's just like a short-term frenzy. Masras came in with a $3 donation and says CCIV options expiring tomorrow. Will it fly? Will it fly? It's down 2% right now. Will CCIV fly? Just specifically because it's quad witching day. If there's a lot of options on CCIV, I don't think it's gonna fly. So if there's a lot of open interest, like out in the money, out the money, I really don't think it's gonna fly. Market makers are just gonna keep it low, to the best of their ability, and. Yeah, so it might just be like a sideways day, right? So it might go back to 24, but for the most part, just kind of sit sideways. Advice, do the opposite of what Gara says. Beat the market consistently. I think you would go broke if you do that. Because I'm not broke right now, and I think if you do the opposite of what I would be doing, you would not be very happy. Unless you time it well. You know, if you really time it well, but then again, timing the market is very foolish. Remember, Gara, buying AMC is more like contributing to the war. It's not. It is not. It is not. Because there are hedge funds long on AMC and there are hedge funds short on AMC. People want to go against the hedge funds. Well, guess what? There are hedge funds that have AMC stock. So they are on your side. But weren't you against hedge funds? Well, guess what? They're holding it. So I mean, if you're against Citadel, if you're against Melvin Capital, then I get it. But if you're like, hey, we're against hedge funds, well, guess what? They're also long on AMC. So they're not just short, they're actually long on AMC as well. We're talking BlackRock, Vanguard, Mudrick Capital. Long hedge fund. Long hedge fund's good. Yeah, exactly. Chill, Rocket Man. I'm chill. I'm doing good. But yeah, I'm still feeling pretty darn low energy. That is the reason why I wasn't able to live stream per usual today. It is not a thing that's gonna keep on happening. It's just had an awful night. Could barely sleep due to the fact that it's just so warm right now. Due to the fact that it's summer. But you know what? We're gonna have just one round here of just questions. Ask me any question right here, and I'll try to answer. So let it be known in the live chat. Hit me up with some questions in the live chat, and I'll try to answer to the best of my ability. All right. I'm gonna have to go to the barber very soon. This is a hot mess. This is a hot mess. You can call me lazy. All right, let's take a look at the chat. Rocket Man. I've never been called Rocket Man, but appreciate it. That's a strange nickname, but I like it. I like that nickname. Rocket Man. I'll take it into gosh, my English is really bad. I'll take it as a compliment. Take it easy, Rocket Man. Oh my gosh. How do you come up with that? It's just so great. What the hell? Oh my gosh, I'm cracking up. So silly. Such a silly joke. Such a silly. He's talking about you. Oh, okay. I was wondering, like, are you calling me Rocket Man? I see it. Yeah. So somebody's called Rocket Launcher. Oh gosh, that's hilarious. Rocket Launcher. Some really innovative names here. Usernames. Why are you still living in your parents' house? It's a good question. I had a burnout last year, and so I was living on my own. I had a burnout, and eventually I decided to just stay because of the fact that it's a lot cheaper. So I was trying to save up some money because I was investing like full time, trading like full time, and it's been I reaped the benefits of that, and I'll be on my own probably next month. So we'll have my own place very, very soon. Why is Apple a good company, but not necessarily a good stock to make money on? Because Apple is so incredibly bloated. The chance, like, if you would have okay, so if there are two possibilities, right? Okay, so either Apple is going to triple or double in market cap, or we're going to have a market crash. I think that the chance that we're going to have a market crash is going to be way more likely than Apple actually doubling or tripling. I think the risk-reward ratio is just not really looking nice there. They might actually lose dominance in the market that they're in. It could happen. We've seen that happen previously, many, many times over. IBM, right? Like, IBM was the biggest, and then came Apple, and then Apple took over IBM. Well, it didn't take over IBM, but it became the market leader. So that's what I'm trying to say. The bigger the market cap, the likelier that they're going to be disrupted over time. Eventually, the government is going to be like, hey, you cannot just buy companies and add them to your under your umbrella. You can't just keep on doing that. Hey, Gara, where do you think Tesla will be at the end of the month? I'm going to say 700. Around 700. If we're lucky, 720. Right in that range. All right. Let's see. Down. AMC is about to cross the MACD here. So that's the thing. The Nasdaq is kind of going down right now. The Russell's down a lot. Look at that. Damn. It hit a significant support right here. Very interesting. Around 2,250. And, crossed the MACD, kind of zooming back up. Dow Jones was very, very negative too. We saw the value stocks really crumble down. But the tech, that's the funny thing. Tech growth stocks did really good. The small caps that were unrelated to any kind of growth story or tech did very bad. So it was a good day for most of us. Most people that are, most retail investors are in growth and tech stocks at the moment, and meme stocks. Let's be serious, right? So a lot of retail is in meme stocks. We're talking like AMC, GME, and all the others. You can count them. It is a rotation. Yeah, it's a rotation, but it's not going to be like, oh, value stocks are going to be worth less. No, I think value stocks are just going to be kind of going down slightly, maybe go sideways for some time, and it's going to go up along with tech and growth stocks because there is inflation, and all stocks, most stocks out there are going to be picking up. Like the inflation is slowing down, but there is still inflation. So that you're going to see more and more capital be put into the stock market at an decelerating pace. Because before we had more inflation, so the more the inflation is, the more people are likely to put their money into stocks, into asset vehicles that are going to preserve their money. Maybe order one of those little plug-in air conditioners that you put ice or ice water in. I think that would be a good idea. Gara, I wish you did more of your shorter videos. You apply much more technical analysis, give us better insight. I love the live streams as well, but hoping for more of a balance between the two. I totally, completely understand that. Usually, okay, so you've got to understand this. I would love to do that, but there are some things that I'm kind of struggling with because when I am uploading videos, it takes away from the live stream. When I am live streaming very long, it takes away from videos. And so I'm still like trying to find a balance. And as I said recently, I'm going to try to live stream a little bit less to find the perfect balance there. Because I noticed that the algorithm, it likes to either push out the live stream or push out the video. And whenever I upload a video prior to the live stream, that's when the algorithm says, hey, we're going to push out the video, but we're not going to push out the live stream. So people don't see that I'm live. And that's kind of what I've been struggling with. Hey, Gara, you have hacked my account. No. That's weird. One moment. C3.ai on LinkedIn, C3 on NCS. Yeah, there's a partnership. Saw it in the Discord right here. C3.ai is creating partnerships like all over the place so they can expand their product distribution. I'm the real Gara. Wouldn't that be funny? Will the real Slim Gara please stand up? Alrighty. C3.ai to $200. Eventually, I think it's going to get there. It's a great company. And I love the fact that it went down from 180 to all the way to that $60. There are no slim Garas. I used to be slim last year before Corona, but then Corona came around and I gained like 80 pounds. Still working on that. It's work in progress. I suggest doing more exclusive live streams for Patreon members. Also, that is also coming up. I've been saying this for such a long time. It's like it's coming up. But I've been actually working a lot on the website that I've been busy kind of building up, and that took a lot of time. I'm doing some research in courses, and just obviously these are just excuses with no merit. But we have been live streaming for 9 months, roughly 9 months now, every single day that the market has been open, at least once a day, most often twice a day. So, been consistent with that, and we'll see what the future might bring. I expect more videos. I expect more exclusive live streams, more and more gimmicks, more and more activity. AMC keeps pushing, really. Yeah, it is pushing, and I expect it to go up a fair amount tomorrow because of the fact that we have a lot of options in the money. I have seen you on Instagram. You were slim, yeah. Yep, that's pretty much a year and a half ago, I believe. Year and 3 months. Oh, by the way, if you have not followed me on Instagram, make sure you do. I'll give you a shout out right now. I'm very active on Instagram. I upload on my story from time to time. I would love to see you guys on my Instagram. So I'm just going to link you guys for that right here. Let's see if I can find the link, actually. I forgot the link. God darn. Does Instagram have a website? Oh, it does. Alrighty. Okay, I'll give you the guys the link here. Follow me on Instagram for a shout out. I'll just pin that in this live chat. I'll give you a shout out right away if you follow me on Instagram. I think that would be nice. It's not the one in the description. It's the one in the live chat. We've got two Instagrams. The one of my own, my private Instagram, and the actual Lucid Trading Instagram, which we're gonna do some other things with that. But yeah, make sure you follow me there. Follow me on both. I'll give you a shout out, and that would be very, very appreciated. And because I'm very active there. Hey Gara, I can't join the Discord. It keeps saying I'm unable to accept the invite. That's maybe because I banned you. Maybe. I banned some people. There were some spammers, some bots that came in. Let me share that link again. Yeah, link in the live chat for the Instagram. I'll give a shout out to a couple people that just followed me on Instagram. Like I said, I'm gonna be pretty darn active on Instagram, so you want to follow me there. I got a follow from DXSHN07, Rupsh, Lost in SBB. Thank you for following. Anybody that didn't follow yet, if you follow me right now on Instagram, then I'll give you a shout out. Would be very much appreciated. It's another way of communicating, right? I can share posts and polls and everything like that through Instagram. There's also the Twitter, which going to be quite interesting too. I'll be sharing my thoughts more often about stocks, technically on Twitter. So if you want to follow that, link for that is down below in the description. Gara, I know you're using Trading 200, so did you get the AMC shareholders vote email? Oh my gosh. Follow Matt Kors. Yeah, if you love meme stocks, then you should definitely follow Matt Kors because he's covering all of the meme stocks. Yeah. Back to the live chat. What's everyone's price range for Neo? I think most people out there have a very high average. A lot of people bought at $60 for that matter. So we got a couple people following on Instagram. Thank you so much for following, guys. We got a follow from Boss City Finest, Lost Dup Herb, PB, and that was it. Yeah, thank you for following. I think what should I post? Should I post something on Instagram right now? What is your prediction on NVIDIA before the split? So yeah, my prediction was for NVIDIA to hit 750. 740 to 750. We got to that level, right? So you can see that right here. We got to that level. I deleted the arrows in the morning. Yeah, I don't know. It's been very bullish, and I think you had to be buying the stock before the 21st, if I get that right. So 21st of June to be eligible for the stock split or something, which is kind of an interesting thing in of itself. I'm gonna have to look into that right now. Actually, I'm actually very, very curious. NVIDIA stock split. So if somebody could actually inform me about that, that would be very nice. A 4-for-1 stock split. I remember there was a actual date, the 21st, that was very important. I just don't remember why. Set for June, pending. Okay, the approval was June 3rd. Okay, if approval is obtained, each NVIDIA stockholder of record at the close of business on June 21st, 2021 will receive a dividend of 3 additional shares of common stock for every share held on the record date, to be distributed after the close of trading on July 19th. So June 21st, that is a very significant catalyst. It is a very significant catalyst. So that is Monday, right? So it's as soon as Monday, and I think it's going to fall right after. I really do think it's going to fall right after, although it might actually zoom a little bit upwards. I think the Netherlands just made another goal, because I'm hearing people outside. Yeah, the Netherlands, soccer. Yeah, let's see. Fibonacci returns. Okay. Let's do that. $690, $700, but yeah, right in that range. Might actually go up slightly more, $760, and then gradually come back down. That's Monday, right? So I think Monday could sell off. That's highly likely, because June 21st is going to be a catalyst. It's a positive catalyst. Usually what you see, it's buy the rumor, sell the news. So to be eligible for that stock split, that will happen on the 21st, right? So before the 21st of June. And we've seen it go up 37% since the 19th of May. This is the big reason why I personally have been shorting NVIDIA at around $750, right? I think it's going to fall back to roughly $700. I don't think it's going to stay in this range. So something like that would be very much possible. Back to this baseline around $700. And then after that, I think it's going to pretty much sit around 700. I don't see it actually falling too much unless the stock market really falls. Gara, I've been asking you about AQMS and IMNM for days now. What is your take on it? I'll check one of those. Let me check AQMS, Aqua Metals. What is this? Is it down or up today? Down, right? 1.8%, because it's not a tech stock. It's not a growth stock, for that matter. I don't know. Is it a growth stock? It's just minerals, right? Production of recycled lead through a novel proprietary and patient. All right. Aqua metals. Checking the 4 hours. Yeah, we might see it go down slightly more, and I'm expecting it to return back to around 3.5. Depending on what happens next, maybe like we get an update from the company. But yeah, the daily MACD's about to cross, so that's quite evident. Yeah, if anything, it could go just sideways and go downwards for a bit longer. Maybe bottom out around $3. I don't think a whole... But yeah, keep in mind, very, very small market cap. Anything could happen there. If a big bank or institution or investment banker just buys a boatload of the shares, it's just shoot ups. 200 million market cap. It could fly high. But right now it does indicate that it's going to downtrend a little further back to around $3. What is your Instagram link? Yeah, that's right there. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I'll give you a shout out. And I think a bunch of people started following here. T-Books, Ivarus, X-Arian, Alexander Magnus. Thank you for following. And like I said previously, make sure you follow me. I'm going to be very active on Instagram, Twitter, all the social medias. And yeah. And of course, make sure you've actually joined the Discord, because that's, we're pretty darn active there as well. All right, guys, I think that's it. Sorry for the short live stream today. I was feeling a little bit under the weather because the weather has been really darn different just the past couple of weeks. For the people that live in Europe, roughly 30 degrees. I was just not able to sleep the past couple of days, so it's been quite difficult. Gonna have to get myself a proper air conditioner for the coming months. So that's I guess some feedback from that. But tomorrow we'll be live twice, right? So usually on Friday I'm only live once, but tomorrow twice. It's going to be long live streams, just, going to be making up for the fact that it wasn't live as much right now. But yeah, once again, I apologize. Hopefully we can have a longer live stream tomorrow, and I'm going to be feeling pretty A-okay. But yeah, hit the like, hit the subscribe, join me on Patreon, follow me on Twitter, and follow me on Instagram. That'd be very much appreciated. All the links down below in the description. You guys are the best. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being with me. And yeah, guys. Oh, one more update. The Lucid membership, the YouTube membership, is going to be getting a nice little restyling. So we're going to get new emojis and new logos next to the names. It's going to be pretty cool. So look forward to that. Could happen maybe the coming days. But yeah, cheers guys, have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. If I don't see you tomorrow, then I'll be seeing you next week. So an awesome weekend, an awesome weekend to people that won't be there. But yeah, look at those emojis in the chat. Look at those emojis. All right guys, peace out.